Golf is a sport for everyone. It doesn't matter if you play other sports like hockey, basketball, or American football. The match is proof that pro golfers and top athletes from different sports can all tee it up and play golf together. This event is a series of golf challenge matches conceived by Brian Zurif, a film and TV producer, and Jack Wingham, another character from Hollywood. The match was the perfect fun golfing event, a place where everyone could play with their buddies on the weekends. It's a place where you can talk smack and bet on everything. It's a special event, done solely to have fun and raise money for charity. Somehow, the match has been transformed from a place where you could have fun with your buddies into a breeding ground for controversies. After 5 different episodes, we have a new match episode to be held on June 1st. It will be the first episode without a professional golfer in the mix. The first episode of the match centered on Woods and Mickelson. Even though it has stars like Stephen Curry, Charles Barkley, and other quarterbacks in the mix, the 21 major championships between Woods and Mickelson were what attracted everyone. This year's event has no pro golfer in the mix, and like everyone else, we wonder what it would turn out to be. Keep watching to find out. The first episode of the match took place in 2018. It began as an event that featured major golf players or professional athletes, and they would have to face each other in a head-to-head competition. Throughout the entire series, the format of each match has been different. 3 out of the 5 entries have featured a best ball style of play, where pro golfers are paired with professional athletes like NFL quarterbacks and NBA stars. The match doesn't just focus on golf. Other entertainment elements that would make the match more competitive were added to the event. The inclusion of sports betting, where the contestants will wager portions of their prize on side bets as the event goes on, was a highlight. At the end of the match, the winnings were donated to charity. 2 episodes of the match are scheduled to be held every year, one during the spring and the other on Thanksgiving weekend. The event is the brainchild of Brian Zurif and Jack Wingham. Zurif was a fan of a former unofficial PGA Tour event known as the Skins Game. The unofficial money event ran from 1983 to 2008. It was canceled when the major sponsor LG pulled out of the event. The reason given was poor television ratings. Zurif revived the idea with Wingham. It was retooled as The Match. Woods vs. Mickelson. The first episode of the match was a head-to-head competition between Woods and Mickelson. In the fall of 2018, the match took place at the Shadow Creek Golf Course in Las Vegas. The prize money for the event was a whopping $9 million, all going to the winner. Guess who won in the comment section? Let's find out how good your guesses are later on. The match was slated to be a pay-per-view event, but the event was streamed for free due to some technical issues. Turner Sports and other providers involved in the distribution had to offer refunds to people who had already paid for the game. The 2 legends played 18 holes. By the 18th hole, both players halved in a playoff that resulted in a 93-yard 20th hole being played. They halved for 2 holes again before Mickelson won it by the 22nd hole. The side bets were the most exciting part of the game, with about $1.8 million, with winnings to be donated to charity. Mickelson won 3 bets, $100,000 for closest to pin, another $200,000 and $300,000 for the same bet. Tiger didn't let it slide when Phil lost his $200,000 for misreading the shot and failing to knock down a birdie putt. He heckled Phil Mickelson, saying, "That hurts the pocket." According to most golf fans, neither player was playing their best, and the pay-per-view technology was infuriating. Tiger made 2 birdies in a row to get his first lead on the 12th hole, and he chipped in at the 17th to stay in the game. The chip-in led to a tie that would last for about an hour. Phil finished by stuffing it to just a few feet to clean up the winning birdie and go home with $9 million. The final 2 hours of the game and the finish made it memorable. In 2020, there was a rematch titled Champions for Charity. Woods was paired with Super Bowl champion Peyton Manning, while Mickelson was partnered with the GOAT Tom Brady. Woods and Manning made a late comeback, stealing the win away from Mickelson and Brady. The third episode, titled Champions for Change, saw Manning and NBA star Steph Curry playing against Mickelson and Charles Barkley, NBA Hall of Famer. Manning and Curry lost the match. Mickelson and Brady will appear again in the 4th episode of the match. They were playing head-on against Bryson DeChambeau and Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. DeChambeau and Rodgers took the win home. Brooks Koepka versus Bryson DeChambeau. The 5th episode of the match saw a return to the original style of play used in the first episode, when Woods lost to Mickelson. However, the length of the match was reduced to just 12 holes. Turner Sports were once again in charge of the broadcast, and they managed to garner 1.2 million views. Brooks and Bryson faced off in the event. This match was highly anticipated since the two pro golfers despised each other. This was after a video of Koepka rolling his eyes after DeChambeau walked past him while talking, interrupting his interview at the PGA Championship in May 2021. Both players weren't in good form for the match. Koepka had missed the cut for his previous 2 tournaments, and DeChambeau hadn't played in any tournaments for 2 months. Koepka won 4 of the first 8 holes, and on the tee box of the 9th hole, DeChambeau couldn't hide how frustrated he was with how well Koepka was playing against him. DeChambeau asked Koepka, "Where is this on the PGA Tour, man? You are playing so good right now." Koepka replied, saying, "It's kind of like my major right now, right?" And DeChambeau said, "I guess it is." The win went to Koepka, but just before he won the match, he said to DeChambeau, "Not going to lie, I just wanted to spank you." Koepka took the prize money home with a 4-3 victory. He also won 4 birdies in the match for charity. The smack talk just makes the whole game better. Koepka's win was unforeseen because he was battling knee and wrist injuries other than not making the cuts for his tournaments. The play-by-play of the match was done by Brian Anderson on TNT, and he asked Koepka if he would love to play with DeChambeau more. The 4-time major winner replied in the negative, saying, "Nah, I'm good." DeChambeau wasn't too happy about losing. He told reporters, "I haven't played in 2 months. No excuses though. I should have done better." For the last 2 holes, DeChambeau won the longest drive and the nearest to the pin spot prizes for charity. The match without pro golfers. The franchise was acquired by brokers, and a 6th episode is slated to take place on June 1st. At the Wynn Golf Club in Las Vegas, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen will square off against each other. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are not newcomers to the event. Brady has teamed up with Mickelson in 2 different episodes, while Aaron Rodgers teamed up with DeChambeau to play against the duo of Mickelson and Brady in Episode 4. So far, Brady's team has lost both times they have played. There are no pro golfers in the episode of this event, and Aaron Rodgers seems to be the only true golfer in the lineup. Mahomes and Allen are new to televised golf, and there's no saying how it will affect their performance. Rodgers has played at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am before. Mahomes has appeared at the American Century Celebrity Golf Championships in Lake Tahoe. Allen has also played at the Pebble Beach Pro-Am with Keith Mitchell. The match has raised more than $33 million for charity. So far, it appears to have been a success despite the sketchy start. This new episode should be an exciting match because the players seem to have equal skills. It will be a test to see if the event can hold its own without a pro golfer playing. But it will surely attract an audience because of the popularity of the players. We can all expect some crazy antics, high-stakes betting, and, of course, some controversy and smack talk. Who will win this year's match? Comment below and let us know. Be sure to check out your favorite golf video here. See you there.